What's up, everybody? The Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric, and we're back here at the Amway Center tonight as the Orlando Magic are hosting LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. So, first off, let me get Alex in here first and foremost. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Tampa still got a lead. I'm good.
All right. Well, we got the Hornets tonight, so we had to bring in a familiar face to not only the Amway Center, but to the Orlando Magic, but he is now covering the Charlotte Hornets. Our buddy, Danny Thompson from Three-Point Conversion. Danny, what's up, man? How are you?
Guys, it's always a pleasure. Too bad I'm not with you in Orlando. And Alex, that lead's going to be erased pretty quickly. Don't worry. Go Packers.
Okay, this is basketball, gentlemen. This is basketball. We can talk football at a later time. But, Danny, I'm going to start with you, my brother. I mean, I know you've been putting that hustle and that grind in covering this Hornets team. Talk to me about LaMelo Ball and the impact he's made so far on this game.
He's made a tremendous impact so far. It's been more on the offensive side than the defensive side. We all know how gifted and skilled he is on the offensive side of the ball. He's still a rookie at times. There's still turnovers that happen. But to be 19 in what he's done, like I said, the youngest player in the history of the NBA to have a triple-double in the game, almost had a second triple-double early in the season. He is a rookie, but there's moments of flash and brilliance, but there's also moments of being a 19-year-old at the same time.
Got it. Alex, when you look at the Magic, you and I talked to Coach Cliff in the pregame. We know for a fact that Aaron Gordon is not going to be playing tonight. So that does mean that increased minutes are going to be seen by James Ennis, Kem Birch, also Gary Clark. Talk to me about the Magic.
Between those three players that you mentioned, Ennis, Clark, and Burke, they need at least 25 points. Take away Vucevic and Aaron Gordon, and this team has a problem scoring. Now that they no longer have Markelle Fultz and they have to rely on Cole Anthony, they need bench production now more than ever. And you can't always keep going to the well of Terrence Ross. Ennis, Clark, it's time for you guys to start shooting some buckets because Birch has already broken out of his I'm not going to shoot stints. They need 25 to 30 points between those three to have a victory against the Charlotte Hornets tonight.
This is, game one, and then the turnaround time normally is 48 hours. This is less than 24 hours. We're going to see game two tomorrow. But, Danny, talk to me about your X factor for this team, because what I've seen from watching Charlotte is when they get on a run, it's just such a fast, up-tempo pace kind of game, and teams are finding it very difficult to be able to pounce on them.
Well, up until, Friday night, Charlotte had been playing much more of a small ball mentality with P.J. Washington at the 5 and Bismack Biyombo. Now Cody Zeller's back in the lineup. So Coach Borrego is really in a mode of trying to figure out how to fix the rotations right now, especially at the big position. The other part is Charlotte has been struggling defensively over the last 3 games. Actually, in their 4-game losing streak. The 2 games against Toronto down in they played in Tampa, they couldn't stop a 3-pointer to save their life. And then Friday night against Chicago, they allowed 15 baskets in the restricted area in the first half. And in the second half, the team defense was allowing Garrett Temple and Otto Porter to look like they were in the NBA 3-point competition because nobody was out playing defense. The positive news from the Charlotte side of things is Orlando can't score the basketball. Ever since the Markelle Fultz injury, Orlando's only scored 100 points twice in the 8 games, full games, since he's been out due to injury. A good thing for Charlotte is that Orlando's struggling to score and Aaron Gordon's not in the lineup, who has been the primary ball handler. So expect a lot of ball pressure, especially on Cole Anthony tonight. And the X factor is Gordon Hayward. When Gordon Hayward has an explosive quarter, in most games, Charlotte wins. With the exception of Friday night, Gordon Hayward has had, I think, 3 games of over 30 points this year and 2 other games where he's had 28 or more. If Gordon Hayward gets off to an explosive start at any part of the quarter, Rozier and Devontae Graham, who's been shooting the basketball like he was last season, it's going to cause a lot of problems for Orlando. So I think the X factor is the defense and Gordon Hayward for tonight.
All right, Alex, give me your X factor, man. I'll let you close it out since we're here at Amway.
For some odd reason, I like Evan Fournier tonight. Now, we've seen Charlotte before whenever they play Toronto and Tampa. They have issues with guards that can get their own dribble, pop, and penetration. We have no Aaron Gordon tonight. So look for the perimeter to be hot for 3-point opportunities. LaMelo Ball is going to be a problem inside and outside, but I really don't think Charlotte wants to go on a scoring spree with Orlando if we're hitting our shots. That tells me, Evan Fournier, it's time for you to have a hot night tonight.
All right. Danny Thompson from the Three-Point Conversion. Of course, my man Alex Fleming doing it, the Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Danny, if you're available, we'll talk to you after the game, brother.
Hey, just let me know. I'm always here.
All right, appreciate it. Yo, everyone have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later. See ya.